Hello everyone, this is your man Hotman. Welcome back to my channel. This time we're doing a review on some core figures. Um, don't catch too many core figures lately. I normally will catch them in the dollars. Not excuse me, in Walmart. But well, now when I want to get my core figures, I just go to Ollie's, and Ollie's we have a whole stack of them. So with the Ollie's, they got them at a cheap price. I actually got this set right here for $9.99. I think it's a really good deal. Look at all what you get for $9.99. I got this set right here. It's the battle pack for $5.99. I think that's also a good deal. What you do get. Core figures is, to me personally, when the time when I'm gonna say G.I. Joe on the hiatus, what you wouldn't really see in the store. This was the figures that we us collectors was buying. Even sometimes we had some of the older G.I. Joes we probably would buy for the accessories, for maybe, like I said, maybe for the Jeep, or maybe for the dog, or even for the guns, or whatever, vice versa. So I still like the core figures and everything. It's a little bit more different than the other view that I did on the dollar store ones. These had a little bit more articulation, as you can see by the price range. They're gonna have a little bit more paint, a little bit more scope. I still think it's a good bang for your buck, money wise. If it's something you want to maybe get someone who's into the 3.75 scale figures. These figures might be a little bit more, taller than your normal G.I. Joe figures, but they fit more better in with the new G.I. Joe figures that you see on the shelf, and also your 25th anniversary G.I. Joe figures. And so I believe also the 50th anniversary of the G.I. Joe figures you can get. Not the ones that come out more in the 80s. They would be a little bit more taller. The articulation is pretty good. It's passable. So I'm going to cut away. We're going to open them up and check out these core figures that I got from all the stores. So hope you will sit back and relax and enjoy my video. People who watched my video yesterday, thank you so very much for watching that video. And I'm going to try to keep this going on. Previous videos to people watching videos. Just say thank you for watching the video, taking the time out, watching my camping videos, and give me a thumbs up, give me a comments, or whatever it may be on. So I'm going to cut away. Oh, before we cut away, I do apologize. I'm going to show you the whole view of both packaging. As you can see right there, it does says battle pack. Here is all the rest of the figures you can get right in that line that you can get. It do guys nice stuff that you might want to read on if you can get a chance, if you focus on that for y'all guys, and everything. So that's that one on that packaging. Here's the other packaging. They do come with also a nice little comic book that you can see right there that says, you can't really see, there's do come a comic book. I'll show you more of the comic book when we get into the review and also the accessory part. As you can see right, it says the core figures strike vehicle, everything. There's more stuff on that side, and also more stuff on the side. Show you other vehicles you can get in line. If I could see that, I wouldn't mind getting that. I was before I was inside of Big Lots, and they also sound like a core line, but they don't sell the figures I want. But they do have the small ones. They did have a tank set that I wouldn't mind getting. I might check that out on the, if they still have it and everything. So I'm going to cut away, take a sip of my coffee. Hope you stay tuned and check out these core figures with me. And I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, I got everything out of the packaging. I mess with everything. I had to say, what the dollar store stuff that I showed you yesterday, that was a win-win. I had to say, for the bang for this buck, this is also a win-win in my opinion. Now you do have a comic book. Now it's two. Now the comic books you get for what the two different type of packages is pretty much the same comic book. It's the same one with the same writing and everything, as you can see. It's no different in that. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of the comic book right here. But it does say right here, volume 1, number 2. So it might be a volume 1. I mean, number 1. So it does show you what who they are. Everyday time crisis. It got all the guys coming out nowhere and everywhere to fight against whoever they're fighting against. I'll show you some of the inside of the little slip right here, comic book right there. I have to admit, I really, really do love the artwork. I'll show you that more on another date. So we just go through that and really have fun with that. We can take that a little bit more and grasp at the ferns. We can have more fun with that little comic book. And I'll go also see if I can maybe find number 101. So I think the first thing I do is go with the basic guy, show him first. Right off the back, I love his head sculpt. Just focus on that. Come on, focus. You gonna focus for me? Please focus. I love his head sculpt. He got that blonde type head to him and everything. All his accessories do fit on him very nicely. Like you notice, this is all molded on the gun. Molded on. And you guys got a place to put his gun. Then the gun might fall out. I shook it. I did the shook test. It didn't really fall out for me. I'm shaking it right now. It still didn't fall out. I'm gonna go through articulation. The articulation is pretty much the same around the board, except on one, and I'll show you the difference on that one. I love the articulation. I think the articulation is really smooth for the price and scale. Your head does move left and right. No up and down, but you can get the arm to go that far forward. Up and back. About 90-degree bend on the elbow. The lower part of the arm is molded onto this part, the lower of the arm. You can get splits about that far, not too far on the splits, but you can get a nice forward, backwards, less than 90-degree bend on the knee. And all this part right here is all molded in one piece. And you do have 2 peg holes on the bottom. But the part that really surprised me and got me, guys, I love the articulation of this waist. Now I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I love my Marvel Legends. I really, really, really do. You know I do. I love my Todd McFarlane stuff. You know I do. I love my all my type of figures. But when you can give me, this is a beautiful range of motion, and I really would like to see more toy companies intimate into the articulation. Look at that nice little range of motion this figure has. You can get a nice forward, nice back, beautiful side to side. It just moves nice and smoothly. It doesn't hinder it at all. And like I said, I love that. I really do. A little paint splash right there on his wrist. On his forearm. But hey, he's in battle. And you can also peg his gun. And on the back, it would show, see the little peg, and it also get a chance to cover up that big ugly screw. So all around, I think this figure, that's a nice looking figure. Now here's the dog and everything. You do have to put the missiles on. His legs do move back and forth. His head is stationary. I wish his head didn't move, even if just the front part moved. This is his dog right there, because I said that because they do have the same skull on there. This harness piece can move, and right there, I think that's a good one. I like that a whole lot. Here's this guy right here. To me, he gives me like a Punisher vibe. Right there, you can see his skin tone at the bottom. He also gave me a Punisher vibe, and he also gave me a Taskmaster vibe. I think more of a Taskmaster type vibe, the way his head is sculpted and everything. I'll say more of a Taskmaster more than Punisher. I do apologize for that. His articulation is still the same. You do get a nice move in the head. Does not hinder it at all. His guns do go right in there. His baton can go in the hole right here. Right there, there's a baton. And you look, you can see a little laser piece at the bottom right there. So if you want to, you can stun somebody or whatever it is. and it fits really nice and tight into the holster.